Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the roaring world of America's classic muscle cars, where power meets style, and every engine tells a story. Today we'll spotlight legends like the Chevrolet Chevelle SS454, the ferocious Plymouth Barracuda 70 Hemi Cuda, and the iconic Pontiac GTO, the Judge. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore when these beasts were built, their original price tags, what they're worth today, their jaw-dropping effectiveness on the streets and tracks, and relive one unforgettable moment for each. From raw speed to pure dominance. Get ready, because this isn't just a car video, it's a full-throttle ride through muscle car history. Let's get into it.
Number 1.
The AMC Javelin AMX, born in 1968 and refined through the early 70s, was a bold underdog in the muscle car wars, priced around $3,000 back then. Yet today pristine models can command $80,000 or more, showing its climb in value. It carried V8 engines packing real punch, proving effective both on the street and track. Its most iconic moment came in 1971 when Mark Donohue piloted the AMX to dominate the Trans Am Racing Series, securing AMC's only championship, cementing its place in history. A car that roared against giants, and left behind a legacy of grit, speed, and defiance.
Number 2.
The Chevrolet Chevelle SS454, born in 1970 during the Golden Muscle era, originally sold for around $3,800, a bargain for what would become one of the most feared street machines. Today pristine models fetch upwards of $250,000 at auctions, a testament to its legendary status. The SS454 packed 450 horsepower, making it brutally effective on both drag strips and highways. One iconic moment came when it dominated car and drivers' tests, outgunning rivals with ease, cementing itself as the king of muscle cars, a beast that roared louder than time, and still commands respect wherever it appears.
Number 3.
The Chevrolet Nova SS, first built in 1962, quickly became a favorite among muscle car fans, boasting powerful V8 engines and a lightweight frame that made it deadly on the streets and track. Originally priced around $3,000, today, pristine models fetch over $70,000 at auctions. Its effectiveness as a straight-line speed machine and agile cruiser earned it respect among enthusiasts. One iconic moment came in the late 60s when the Nova dominated drag strips across America, proving small packages could pack massive power, a true symbol of American muscle, raw, relentless, and unforgettable.
Number 4.
The Chrysler 300 Hearst rolled off the line in 1967, a limited edition muscle marvel, priced around $5,000 back then, packing a 375 horsepower 440 V8, fierce on drag strips, sleek on streets. Today collectors pay upwards of $150,000 for a pristine model. Its power and handling made it a drag racing legend. One iconic moment being its dominance at the 1967 NHRA Nationals, tearing through quarter miles with unmatched speed and style, admired for its unique Hearst dual-gate shifter, bold styling, and raw American muscle, proving even in limited numbers, it could outshine rivals, a true symbol of 60s performance obsession.
Number 5.
The Dodge Coronet RT, born in 1967 as Dodge's first true muscle car trim, carried a 440 Magnum V8 and a legendary 426 Hemi option, costing around $3,600 back then. Today pristine examples fetch well over $150,000, showing just how far its legend has grown. It was brutally effective on the street and strip, feared for its raw torque and acceleration. One iconic moment came in 1967 when it debuted at the Detroit Auto Show, standing as Dodge's muscle crown jewel, forever cementing its place in American car culture, a machine of speed, power, and unforgettable attitude.
Number 6.
Built in the early 1970s, the Ford Torino Cobra roared onto the streets as a true muscle marvel, originally priced around $4,000, packing a 429 Cobra Jet V8, dominating drag strips and highways alike. Today, pristine models fetch over $120,000 at auctions, admired for its raw power, aggressive stance, and handling that could intimidate any challenger. Its effectiveness was unmatched in straight-line speed and quarter-mile dominance, and one iconic moment came during the 1970 NHRA Nationals when a Torino Cobra stunned spectators with record-shattering runs, cementing its legendary status, a car that still turns heads decades later, admired by enthusiasts and collectors.
Number 7.
The Mercury Cougar Eliminator, unleashed in 1969, was Ford's hidden gem muscle car, worth around $3,500 back then, yet today pristine models can fetch well over $150,000, proving its timeless appeal. It packed a 428 Cobra jet engine, delivering raw speed and handling that rivaled the Mustang, but with a luxury edge. Its effectiveness on the strip made it feared, and one iconic moment came when Cougar Eliminators roared through NHRA drag races, cementing their place in history. It was more than just a car, it was a bold statement of muscle, performance, and American automotive pride.
Number 8.
The 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cuda, built at the height of the muscle car wars, originally sold for around $4,000, a bargain for what it packed under the hood, a legendary 426 Hemi V8 pushing 425 horsepower. Today, pristine models can fetch well over $2 million at auction, making it one of the most sought-after American classics. On the street and strip, it was brutally effective, feared by rivals for its speed and torque. Its iconic moment came when it dominated drag strips across the U.S., cementing the Cuda's reputation as not just a car, but a true legend of muscle.
Number 9.
The Plymouth GTX debuted in 1967, Chrysler's answer to the muscle car craze, originally priced around $3,000, packing a 440 or 426 Hemi V8 for brutal performance. Today a pristine GTX can fetch over $150,000 at auctions, its reputation built on straight-line dominance and street credibility. Racers loved it for its balance of power and handling. One iconic moment came in the 1968 drag circuits where it consistently outgunned rivals like the Chevelle and Camaro, blending aggressive style, roaring engines, and legendary performance. The GTX remains a symbol of raw American muscle, turning heads, crushing quarter miles, and immortalized in car culture forever.
Number 10.
The Pontiac GTO, the Judge, launched in 1969, was built as a bold answer to the muscle car wars, priced around $3,500 back then. Today pristine models fetch over $200,000 at auctions, proving its timeless value. Its 400 cubic inch Ram Air 3 engine delivered fierce power, making it one of the most effective street-legal muscle cars of its era. An iconic moment came when it became a cultural star, featured in commercials with the tagline, "Here comes the Judge," cementing its legend, a mix of performance, style, and swagger, a car that didn't just race, it ruled the roads. And that's a wrap on these 10 legendary muscle cars. From raw power to timeless style, we've seen how they dominated streets and tracks, what they cost then, what they're worth today, and the iconic moments that made them unforgettable. These machines aren't just cars, they're a statement, a legacy, a roaring piece of history that still turns heads and drops jaws. If you felt that adrenaline hit, smash that like. Drop a comment on your favorite muscle beast. Subscribe for more full throttle journeys, because the road of legends never ends, and neither does the roar.